Are you ready to discover the meaning of the Death Tarot card? Well, in this video, I am going to reveal exactly what this card means in any kind of reading, whether it's about love, career, finance, spirituality, or simply a general reading. Plus, I'm going to show you how to interpret this card when it's upright or when it's reversed. So that way you will never get stuck on this card in a reading again. So let's dive in. Now, the Death card in the tarot represents change, transformation, transition, and endings. And this card shows the messenger of death, and he's dressed in armor and he's riding a white horse. And this skeletal figure represents the part of the body which survives long after life has left it. And the armor symbolizes this invincibility and that death is going to occur no matter what, right? So his white horse is also a reminder that even in death, there is purity, there is strength and divinity. And the figure in the death card carries a flag and it's decorated with a white 5-petal rose. And this symbolizes beauty, purification, and immortality. And the number 5 represents change. So all of these symbols taken together is a signal that death isn't just about life ending. Death is really about endings and beginnings, birth and rebirth, change and transformation. So it's telling us that there is beauty in death and it's an inherent part of being alive. Now, let's be real, because the death card probably is the most feared and misunderstood of all the cards in the tarot deck. And like most people, when they see this card, you might be freaking out a little bit. Maybe you're worried you're suddenly going to keel over and die. Well, relax, my friend, because this card can be one of the most positive cards actually in the tarot deck. So after a period of pause and reflection with the previous card, which is the Hanged Man, the Death card symbolizes the end of a major phase or an aspect of your life that you realize that it's no longer serving you. So what is really wonderful is that this actually opens up the possibility of something far more valuable and essential. You've got to close one door to open another. And you need to be able to put the past behind you and part ways so that you're ready to embrace these new opportunities and possibilities. And yes, it may be difficult to let go of the past, but here is the thing. It leads to renewal and transformation. And if you resist these necessary endings, you actually risk experiencing pain, both emotionally and physically. But if you use your imagination and you visualize new possibilities, then more constructive patterns can really emerge. So in this way, death actually expresses a time of significant transformation, change, and transition. So you need to be able to transform yourself and clear away the old to bring in the new. And you need to welcome any change as a positive, cleansing, transformational force that's coming into your life. It's all about clearing away those limiting factors, which then opens the door to a much better life. Now, here's the thing about death. It happens to everyone, no matter who you are. Sorry to break it to you. And it doesn't matter how much money you have, where you live, what color your skin is, and so on. And it's the same with a significant change. So the death card can mean that you feel like you're caught in the path of a sweeping change and you can't really escape its effects. And this is especially true if the card is accompanied by something like the Tower or the Hanged Man. Now, although this change may seem unwanted and painful, this massive upheaval could actually bring about a series of unexpected surprises that create new opportunities and advantages for you. And you got to realize that it's coming no matter what. It doesn't matter who you are, what kind of life you live. Death and change and transformation is always in our realms. So finally, the death card can be a sign that you need to really learn to let go of any unhealthy attachments that are in your life so that you can pave the way to a fuller, more fulfilled life of deeper meaning and significance. So death really teaches you to let go of those outworn, outgrown ways of life and to move forward from them. This is the perfect card to break a bad habit or a pattern of behavior. So you can see this as a time to really cut out excess and let go of what's not necessary in your life. And yes, that does mean you need to be able to purge the old belongings, the memories, the baggage that are getting in your way of those new opportunities. All right, so when it comes to relationships and love, then the death card signifies major change as well. So if you're single, then the death card suggests that you're adopting a whole new approach to love. You might be ready to let go of your past relationships more fully now, even ritualizing the ending and the completion of that phase in your life. Or you may want to make a major change in the way that you are attracting love into your life. For example, maybe you want to delete all of your online dating apps and instead meet people in a completely different way. Or you might decide that you want to stop searching for love altogether, preferring your own company for a period of time. Now, if you're starting a new relationship, the death card shows that the two of you have just been through a really critical period, phase, or cycle, which has opened the door to new opportunities. And you both met each other at a perfect time when you were closing one chapter and ready to start a new one. So this card is saying that you are both more available to each other and more than you might have been, say, a few months ago. Both of you are really open to exploring new territories and ready to embrace change and transformation in your lives, whatever direction you take. Now, if you're in a more established relationship, the death card also reflects change. However, in this case, it might actually play out in one of two ways. So first, if you've been struggling in the relationship, death heralds a new perspective. So you'll experience a willingness to let go of the negativities of the past and embrace a new way of relating to one another. Now you need to look at the other cards in the reading to really understand if this is actually a possibility. Now, on the other hand, though, if you've already explored all avenues and it feels like the relationship will never change, then it may be time to go your separate ways. Now, you may have already realized that the relationship has reached its end, and that's okay. Just remember that the most important facet of the death card is that it heralds positive change and new beginnings in the long run. So while it's frightening to really step into the unknown by ending a long-term relationship, this might actually be the necessary step in your personal transformation. Now, when it comes to career, work, and finances, the death card suggests major changes in your work environment. So it might be that a significant organizational change, like a restructuring or a strategic refocus, will actually affect you and force you to move in a new direction. Or maybe you need to say goodbye to a close colleague or bring a significant project to an end. Now, while you may be a little bit dismayed by these changes, they will bring you into a new phase of life and really help you in ways that you could never have foreseen. And the death card can also show that you're considering a significant change in your career. So maybe you're changing careers or moving jobs, and you're really looking for something new, and you're ready to bring this phase of your working life to completion. Now, it might be that you see changing your approach to finding work, or even looking at a completely different field of work. Now, the death card in a financial reading can show really big changes in your financial situation. Maybe you're struggling with an involuntary loss of income, so maybe your job is cut back, or your investments are not performing as you expected. So this card really suggests that it might be time to make a clean break, cut your losses, and just move on. Now, the death card in a spiritual reading reflects a need for personal change and transformation by purging yourself of those aspects of yourself that are no longer healthy or beneficial to your soul's journey. So if you're experiencing challenges, focus on instilling a positive attitude and know that this difficult time shall pass. And then you can embrace the new and allow a fresh way of thinking to really enter into your life. Now, what if you see the death reversed in your tarot reading? What on earth does that mean? Well, we've seen that the upright death card is one of transformation. It typically suggests that you need to start over by letting go of the past. Now, in the reverse position, this card can mean that you are on the verge of a meaningful change, but maybe you're resisting it. And maybe it's because you're reluctant to let go, or you don't know how to make the changes that you really need. Maybe it's because you still carry harmful attitudes from the past that are interfering with a new opportunity. Well, just know that because of this refusal, your life may have stagnated and you feel a little bit stuck in limbo. Now, that said, Death Reversed offers you the opportunity to embrace change rather than resist it. So look at those beautiful opportunities and possibilities that become available to you as you say yes to change. And as you learn to release the past and surrender to the present, then the future becomes even brighter. So to support this process, repeat this affirmation: I embrace change in all forms. And you'll be surprised at how this really subtle shift in energy allows new doors to open in ways that you may have never expected. Now, on a deeper level, the reverse death card can show that you are going through a massive personal transformation, but maybe it's in private. You're releasing what no longer serves you so that you can make space for the new to really emerge. And you may be removing fear and limiting beliefs. You may be changing your habits. You may even be undergoing a physical purging and transformation with maybe plant medicine or spiritual healing. And you may not want to share this yet with others, but you actually prefer to wait until your personal transformation has occurred, and then you can go out and start sharing your story as a source of inspiration. And I actually suggest that you draw a follow-up card to better understand what you need to release and let go of, or have a look at the other cards in the reading for a few more clues. Now, if you want to learn more about the tarot cards, then I've got something really, really special for you. It is my tarot card meanings reference guide, and it is absolutely free. All you need to do is click on the link below and you'll get access straight away. And it means that you will never go blank in a reading again. Now, if you want to learn more about how to read tarot in a more modern, approachable way, there is so much more for you to explore here at Biddy Tarot, because we've helped millions of people around the world to develop their tarot skills and read the cards with confidence. And of course, we would love to help you do the same. So take the next step in your tarot journey by clicking below. Bye for now. Hey, if you loved this video, then make sure you check out this next video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. See you next time.